IntellectualRadio.com live. We on Facebook. Also, we on Instagram. We are tuned in live, and we will soon be on Blog Talk. We on there now, but they just ain't seen me on there yet. But they're gonna bring us in. With that being said, with that being said, heads up, eyes open, and fist clench, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Free All Radio here live. Here to making history, taking history, taping history, y'all. With yours truly, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. We coming to you from IntellectualRadio.com. Our call-in number will be 929-477-3785. Okay, we just got locked in. That's what it is, y'all. Heads up, eyes open, and fist clench. I know few live and direct. That's what it is. Right on, Conrad. Let me kick it up because I usually talk a little fast if y'all didn't notice, but I'm gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? So those who are consistent listeners, they already can keep up with me. Make sure my volume is up. Okay, make sure my volume is all the way up. Although quality time always quantity time, we coming in a little late. We're gonna get much information as we can. For the Black Panther Party said information is raw material for new ideas. Put out some information and also get some information, y'all. I know some few people supposed to be calling in. I wasn't able to get this number to this a couple of cases working on. They're gonna call in soon, but let's get straight. Let's get with this here. Sister Jerry Cruz in the building, my sister right on Free Mall. Shout out, seeing that picture of y'all at the school and the placement of the photograph of Chairman Fred. I like that because the children have to look up. They have to look up. They see the image of Chairman Fred. That was phenomenal, y'all. Real talk. We are on June 19th. Is it June 19th, June 18th? Okay. Well, historical day of Juneteenth. You know what Juneteenth is, you know. And a number of different events that's happening everywhere throughout, you know what I'm saying? I had to stop at a few events. Let me say this. Then we'll give a little backdrop, you know what I'm saying, how we've been moving and grooving, been non-stop back to back. I think it's important, we recognize we can't afford the luxury to celebrate for celebrate's sake. You dig? So we'll make sure, you know, everything that we recognize significance, that has certain what caused certain concessions come down. In other words, like, you know, I don't care if it's Dr. King's holiday, I don't care whatever the situation. In this sense, any concessions, you best believe it's an agenda they have, and also they just don't give up. They just don't ease up and allow no concessions. So we want to say with Frantz Fanon, Algerian theoretician, phenomenal. In fact, the author of Richard Earth, Black Skin, White Mask, and so many other different powerful pieces. In fact, it was mandatory reading of the Black Panther Party. One of his quotes was that we must be able to accept their concessions without compromising our principles. So, just touch briefly on, you know, Juneteenth. You know, this is which was acknowledged in 2 years, approximately 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. Say we already got late to some of my counterparts, our people down in Texas, and he actually said a Confederate general has, you know, say about, you know, that the era of chattel slavery was over. And you know what I'm saying, and the word didn't get down to the parts of Texas till late. And you know, Juneteenth was a big thing in the South for quite some while. And you know, I mean, when I first heard about it, I think I was in Oakland, and he was talking about it. I was like, I wasn't even hip to it. This is like in 1989, I don't know, yeah, 89, 88, 89, 89, 1990. You know what I'm saying? Monte in the building, free them all. My brother, free them all. Yes, indeed, free them all. And it's been picking some speed recently, you know what I'm saying? And there's pros and cons with that, because a lot of times when you hear certain discussions how it happen, people say, oh, this is great progress. But you know, you be real careful, because you know what I'm saying, that's what you try to start up the premise with a political basis, because the more acknowledging of something, whether it be the images of Dr. King or anyone, you know what I'm saying, it's the nature, it's the nature of imperialism. To do as Malcolm X said when he gave knowledge about the March on Washington, which was initially based premise with the masses of people, make some basic demands. So we finna shut it down. We fed up, and the ruling classes, you know, the John F. Kennedys and likes, they say, well, hold on, stop that. You know, they call it. You know, they have there, it's something that tells the class question, the petty bourgeoisie, but like, you want to go deeper than that. A lot of times, what I'm saying, so I don't seem like nefarious or bad intent, but this what it is in any plantation, what I'm saying, whether it be the music industry, chattel slavery, whatever, the penitentiaries, they have the middlemen, the spokespersons. Like that's very rarely with the ruling class will come directly speak to you. You know what I'm saying? They have it's more effective, and they called for a meeting and said, "Well, let's stop this March on Washington." You know what I'm saying? Then the ruling class position was, "We can't stop it. Let's co-opt it. Let's water it down, make it something to be." And so some of the best guard or protection, or best garlic, some of these dynamic, the different attacks that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a basic of political analysis. Why are we here? How does this impact the people? How does it benefit the greater good? Not just because a lot of times the ruling class can show you something as an individual. Say, look, this don't you feel better if you get this? Or if you was a lot of this, if you was able to get this, and you weigh it out, so yeah, my family in a better position, but our position, the people, is the people, how does it benefit the people overall, and not just right there in the reactionary sense, not just that day, kind of like in that biblical sense, where they say Jesus said, you feed a man. Let me paraphrase it: feed a man or woman a fish for a day. They can eat for that. They can eat for that day, but how to teach them how to fish. So you want to look for something that's the long range dynamics. I want to put Juneteenth in context also that said it's one on the acknowledge just some of the symptoms I've been feeling just from the people just to openly acknowledge who we are as Black people, you know what I'm saying, and that's something that's we're told don't say, don't, what I'm saying, we have to use these coded words, minority, people of color, or something, and it's not a dynamic just to say Black people, you know what I'm saying. This is, and we come from a history. We can deal with different other nationalities, different people, but you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily at the expense of them, or not only people, but other elements. You know what I'm saying, like whether we're talking about in relationships with animals. You know what I'm saying, like Sheikh Anta Diop. You hear me quote him a number of times. Sheikh Anta Diop talks about how we come from a matriarchal society, and he gives such examples like we can hop on the elephant and go where we going without necessarily dominating the elephant. So European society, on the other hand, it has to conquer. You know what I'm saying? To be a heterosexual, it has to conquer the homosexual. To be Black, has to conquer. It has to be white. It has to conquer Black people. Anything comes into contact. You look at, like you see them different hunters in their houses. You know what I'm saying? The antelopes and the heads. You're like, well, y'all must have been hungry. You know what I'm saying? To kill all them elephants, all them animals. We weren't hungry. Like, well, all these the skins and bear skins, you must have been cold. You know, to kill all these bears. The conquering. That's the mindset. It's the politic of imperialism. You know what I'm saying? You be like, well, you have enough land here. You know what I'm saying? Why would you have to conquer someone else's land? That's again nature of imperialism. So I'll point that out. So I want to put some contradictions. Like Cinco de Mayo, which like look at the birth of certain dynamics. This is which is acknowledgement when the Mexicano people had fought the French and held them up for a while, and they subsequently later on were defeated, but they had fought them up for a while. But it's the birth, the inception of it has some sort of like sting to it, a bite to it, a fight to it, and that you know what I'm saying. In the flags you see blazing with the cars and community are the Mexicano flags. You know what I'm saying? So the distinguishing those they may be colonized in America. What okay? That significant dynamic of the Mexicano flag. The Puerto Rican Independence Day, see the Puerto Rican Day Parade, they have the Puerto Rican flag. The Puerto Rican flag. A lot of this, in so many cases, we, our community has subjugated the Black community to say, I want to join in, you know what I'm saying? And you say, wait a minute, are you coming, what are you coming with? You know what I'm saying? So before you talking about, automatically, Americanness, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to, say, like, before you go to a big block club party, so say, hold on, what's your address? Where did you stay? What's your home? Well, I just want to, I want to come to the block party. I want to be with I want to join up. Who are you as a community, as a people? You know what I'm saying? What's your address? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to go into this, this dynamic about that. That alone, it's some sort of, Cause I'm not from the school of thought just knowing who we are. I'm talking about theoretically and practically, and it instills a pride. You know what I'm saying? A backbone. You know what? This term I like to use: a home base. A home base. You know, so something that's stationary, something that everyone has, even your adversaries have to recognize. No, that's them. That's home base. Whether you're the umpire, whether you're the opposing team, whatever the case may be, you might say, well, man, the runners at first, he's at second, but the home base, no one can debate that. That's you cross that home base. That's the defining line that impacts the team. Like you say, such as hit a single, hit a double. That's nice. No, he hit a home run. The base is the base. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk to y'all. Feel free to add in your thoughts, and also definitely when it's the birthday salutes again. Fallen comrade, Panther Cub, Tupac, Amor Shakur, also comrade Daphne. Both birthdays June 16, 1971. Same, same day, same year, and also which happened to falls on Father's Day this year. And we make that trek. You know what I'm saying? Daricia, so that she's listening. She said, "Oh, Trevor, you didn't get the word to me." Let me go on the record and saying this is annually. And I want to get to the date at certain dates on these calendars. You know what I'm saying? That we have that home base. When the team goes out of town, they play as visitors home. They know home base is going to be stationary. I want people to know we want to build to the point that Father's Day, we will be in Haynesville, Louisiana. Chairman Fred, the Chairman Fred's grave. The law enforcement, I'm talking about the Haynesville, law enforcement, they go shoot up his tombstone annually. You know what I'm saying? That's a marker for them. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure we want to start getting to the point that we can up the ante. Certain things are stains in the brains and marks in the heart. You dig? And with that being said, also I want to get this in too. I really want to up the ante. This August 30th, y'all, we want to up the ante. That I look for the day that we can say, look forward to August. See y'all. See you on Chairman Fred's street party. And so he said, well, get the information. I look for a day we can say hashtag fuck a flyer. Hashtag fuck a flyer. I look for the day that like have birds know it's time to head south. That you know what I'm saying? That they know it's time, it ain't no conversation. It's something that's great. There's something that can be passed down to generations. I look forward to the day, saying that structure is ingrained in us, Like people know automatically, they start a certain feeling they get around Easter and they July 4th, whatever they feel. Or they make jokes about it during tax season. People say, oh man, here come dude, tax time, you know what I'm saying? They make memes about it, you know what I'm saying? And they know it. Or how these non-for-profits, they automatically know. You know what I'm saying? When they start doing their events, when the fiscal season ends, when the fiscal starts, it's like it's ingrained in them. I look forward to the day that we have the community calendars that we know automatically about the August 30th, y'all. We had a phenomenal clench fist salute to everyone. That, man, I'm telling you, it was a lot of people's first time making it down there to Chairman Fred's grave. And big rise in the family, to come through. We had to put the cover over the casing. It was rusted, so we debated how to deal with that. But I mean, we got the black spray paint over there. I'm talking about, man. I mean, people picked up, just got in where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? It was, I mean, everything. I mean, transportation. You know what I'm saying? Big move, broken wings and others with the transportation. And I'm still, I'm getting up there. I'm a little back. You know what I'm saying? Still kind of tight messed up from that long ride, but I wouldn't turn it in for nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And don't never think that you say, well, I wasn't that your physical presence not being there. You know what I'm saying? Man, some way let's see, a war. Can I tell you? Say, well, who was in the war? Who's in the soldiers fight? And that's even kind of hard to minimize to that. To say, well, who fought? It's just that because war, you know what I'm saying? There's also other outside forces and other elements that play a role with that. But revolution was a more extraordinary example of that, of what you cannot You know, just say, well, who's involved in the revolution? I'm talking the climate, the atmosphere, the songs, the movement. I'm talking about so I'm sad to say on these events, y'all can't make it directly. Say, how can you get involved with the food brigade to get the food packed up and stops, layovers. This is something like the layovers when we travel, and you never know who you impact on the layovers. Like James Amos, who played James Evans, who portrayed James Evans in Good Times. As a child, his parents' home was a layover for the Garveyites. As a child, and you can't see the impact on him, you need more than some reading glass. You can't see the. And you need to learn about how. Like, and a lot of people I don't want to hear about that stuff about Hollywood, the music industry. I recommend you do. What do you mean, Chairman? I don't want to know about this. You would give more of appreciation for forces who just. I looked at a piece this morning, a clip with Denzel Washington and his wife. He called on FaceTime. And I said, "Wow!" I look at his children. A black man. You start looking at the contested conditions. You say, "Man, just to be alone, a wife, a relationship, children." You see what they do to white people. You hear about the cash couch, and these are. This is the norm. And I said so now to the mother comer. I said, yeah. Denzel Washington told me as a child, even going to Chicago, every summer. He said, I can't remember the name of this group. He said they used to be around here back in the city, the Blackstone Rangers. They used to be, and the guy come on and said, no, they still. He said, what? He said, no, the brother said, that's what he is. He said, no, that's him. This is him today. The experiences, and we try to struggle. I've been asked a number of occasions about youth troops. Oh, when our youth troops' birthday is today, and I want to acknowledge that, but I miss at the Hampton House. I miss those days. You know what I'm saying? The communalism and all that, the politics of it, all with the youth troop. I look forward to it again. It impacts you. You look at, I know I'm all over the place. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to their home base. Bear with me. So don't put your baseball bat up. Take it to the home base. Look at those pictures of Park and Gaddafi, Darfur, the son of fallen comrade, former political prisoner. I'm gonna say mentor to his whichever when he was young. The impact of him and on so many others. His son died. Jesus did a piece the other day. Son will say cool thing, and also Yasmin. This is the one that was right in the car behind Park. Park was assassinated, and ironically, a year to that date, he was took out. But you see them pictures, you like, damn, this dude, like, he familiar. Like, you like, and you look in the impact and the consistency of them growing up. And see, we don't get to have that in our community, you know what I'm saying? But it take a while to get because it keep us in such transition, so that's why that's the one of the stabilizing the family, all that, and as he was a soldier with him. But that's really what, like that dynamic. I like the time our birthday celebrations and growing up, experiences, all that. I really, it impacts you. You know what I'm saying? Impacts your life. We landed the wreck on Free My Radio, y'all. We still have not landed. We still talking about that phenomenal. And of those who we still, we say those who want to support, donate for the trip, we not last minute, but they can go to Cash App, $ Save the Hampton House. Still donate, still other stuff, we'll take care of some other moves, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, hook and crook. We done it, and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you to go down, man, touch down there. I mean, forces putting in from New Orleans, man, Baton Rouge. I'm holding my tongue at this time. I mention people because I know I'm gonna forget to mention some people, but it was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And they talking about next year already. We talking about coming in big. So again, Father's Day. We're gonna keep it. What do we? Mother's Day, we did an event with mothers of murdered sons. We did with them and amongst other things. So we working on getting this community calendar up just since we can. We look for people say, well, man, we got this stuff laid out. We look forward to that. But also, we got to move on a political pivot. Y'all feel free to call in and come in with us. A phenomenal event. You know what I'm saying? Again, just and after we left, we weren't planning on going to New Orleans. I knew for I won't say new forces. This young sister had she came through on a tour as a youngster. They stopped at the Hampton House. No, excuse me. No. Before we had the Hampton House. I tell you, look at the timeline of people, you be like, wow, you tripping, like, damn, stuff is more, and people just to put stuff in context of time, like, man, how fast time things be going. And I just, she was true. She touched back down with us, and she been, man, jumping down on it, man, full force. And Sakari, then we take up, we go back to New Orleans, brother. We on the way to New Orleans. Leave from Haynesville, 645 tells us, I said, man, we coming through, man. We just left the car, American coordinator chewing. Some other, support force to come down there. They said, well, Chan, we better go to a meeting. This is also a monthly men's meeting they have, and everybody head over there. And and it stopped through there. So we got a van load. Man, they got the food and everything. That was an added thing to it. Though. We came in, man. The brothers, Hebrew Israelites, brothers 645 others. It's always good to exchange and sit down with different. That's how it's supposed to be. In our community. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the updates? Because for a number of reasons, because you get to get updated what similarities y'all going through, vice versa, with contradictions, and how we, have points of unity. So it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Grab me some water. I get a little thirsty, but do we get any callers in queue, Mr. Conrad? That's 929. Fremont. That's 929-477-37. Slow down, champ. 929-477-3785 and press 1. Get in. I'm telling you, I'm still riding on cloud man. It just, that back to back, that you to come in, sit down, stick and move, and it's just, man, and so many examples. It's like, we got to speak in cold words who we are. And I'm telling you, August 30th, I want to get this up. I want to come in with a bang. I'm telling you, what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to black and light blue flags. You know what I'm saying? Hangar, you know what I'm saying? And that official, I seen people in the community talking about Juneteenth, that's good. But man, we up the ante that, you know what I'm saying? Like, see the atmosphere, like, man, see, we come from a deficit. Yeah, we come from black community, we come from a deficit. We come from something that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't, you whisper, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So I'm talking about, like, man, I don't know. I think August 30th falls on a Friday. I want to push for no school. Yeah. And we said we should be going to school. I'm talking like that dynamic of a holiday. You know what I'm saying? You're really like official, and there's not no secretive. You know what I'm saying? To be upfront. You had to turn unapologetically black. You know what I'm saying? And that, see, the black community, ironically, it doesn't come at the expense. You know what I'm saying? Other people. You can look at the breakfast program, the survival programs, the Black Panther Party. You say, man, I seen white children there, made yeah. The history of that, I say, this is the clan we come from. But that dynamic of who we are, it impacts you. It's like an aura, like how they say, scientifically speaking, with men release pheromones, like a scent. You know what I'm saying? Pheromones. It's a certain scent of self-determination. I'm telling you, I came across a brother earlier today, and we was moving. Stopped by the center. We grabbed, we take some food. One sister needs some help. It's her sister needs some help getting her groceries or something like that thing to the car. And so, brother, and this is no slight, his brother, he's part of, you want to, like the non-for-profit organizations. And he's like, man, he ain't gonna plan to do no work. And I said, man, you brother, you on the Cubs. It's work 24/7 with us. It's you know what I'm saying? And it's a way of life, and you know what I'm saying? And I believe that whole dynamic of service, it produces a difference for the individual. You know what I'm saying? And produces a difference for the individual. I got a text. You don't. I'm gonna say this. If you say I don't want to call in because I don't know if that's in line with the subject matter you're talking about. Oh, we got it. We got it. You got everything political. You might say, well, what does the high intense water bills got to do in Dalton? Harvey. How does that relate to what's going on in the Cook County Jail? You know, so in this case, oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Again, everything's political. So feel free to call in a Cub in, and you say you don't have a fear that you're gonna be like you just changing the subject. You know, so we can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can multitask. And you also find out the political significance. In all these different dynamics. So feel free. Yeah, feel free to call in and get 929. I'm gonna grab this water real quick. 929-477-370. Excuse me, y'all forgive me. 3785. I'm telling you, man, that you know one thing though, we ran through New Orleans, we ain't get no food. And we don't, excuse me, the brothers fed us. They fed us. We get the food. But you know what I'm talking about. See, certain places you don't say, like, man, that's, like you say, you say, hold on. Certain places, even the turn the word, like, no, we hate, but we ain't get no food. Yeah. It's like you know what I'm saying? You fight with Mike Tyson. You say, man, you ain't had no fight. No, he ain't never had no fight. No, he had a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a different connotation with that though. We gonna get back down there, y'all. You best believe that. 929-477-3785. Press 1. And I want to talk about something else I want to talk about too. This might be a different subject. But let me know if we can come grab this water real quick. Oh. I want to add this into the discussion. Yeah, back still can't mess up on that ride though. But again, no regrets. Yeah. I was having a conversation. And Sister Conrad, let me know. Fremont, Conrad.
Fremont, let me callers. Thank you. We have first Mama Sunday is on the line.
Fremont, welcome to Fremont Radio.
How you doing, son?
I'm well in this end. The sentiments are reciprocal. Good to hear your voice as well. Let me make sure my volume up a little bit. 1 second. Okay, there you go.
This is Elder Mama Candy.
Yes, indeed.
And I wanted to share my thoughts on this forest that the system is doing yet again, another one.
Mm-hmm.
The legalization of Juneteenth, making it into a law and a legal holiday for celebration. So here's my comment on that. Juneteenth is 2 years old and blind. The Juneteenth was originally called Jubilee, and it originally scanned from June to August 1st. August 1st was when the last enslaved Africans heard that they were free. The declaration by Lincoln was simply that, a declaration. It was implemented by General Sherman, who did a mandate that would give African people um, um, a maximum amount of 40 acres with a mule per black family. After Sherman did that, this white guy named Johnson, he comes behind him and he rescinds the order.
Mama Khan, if you can give me a look, give us a look. When you mention these different individuals, can you just say where perspective or what parts or like what, or like for example, Sherman, was it Confederate Army, Union, or what? Could you just so?
I'm trying to make a point. I'm blind. I can't take any notes.
I got
so
you.
I'm trying to stay.
I got you.
With my thought.
I got you.
Allow me.
Yeah, I will do it. Please.
And once I'm done, I'll try to do what you asked.
Thank you. Okay, no, go ahead. Take your time. Please. You're good. Yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
So the rescinded order is where we are today. It's never been unrescinded. So here we are today, and the U.S. government is saying, oh, Juneteenth, that's going to be a legal holiday. Let's celebrate. And I'm trying to figure out, what are we celebrating? We have no land. We don't have homes. We don't have anywhere to grow any food. We don't even own a blade of grass. How is that reason to celebrate? I yield.
Thank you so much. Love and respect. I was gonna I'm right on again. We say information, raw material for new ideas. You had mentioned you was going to put it in context, and now you said Sherman was. Hold on, I ain't losing my Wi-Fi. 1 second. Am I back online? Okay. Lincoln, you had I'm trying to multitask. He had a declaration, and you say Sherman was a Confederate general.
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, I think it was a Confederate general. And I'm reading. And the reason I'm on the tag team with you, I was going to add on. So again, right on, I'm going to add on this tag team with you. I believe he was. I'm not sure. And the reason I was saying this, because I want to point this out, especially in this time, listeners. It's time. A lot of times we get caught up with the discussions, and Democrat, Republican, and a lot of times there's a battle of imperialism, a battle of gangsters. You know what I'm saying? You look. What was it? Van Dun Conference in Africa. White people came and decided how to carve up Africa, different pieces. And the Civil War, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we are fed an education, or you know what I'm saying, a miseducation that a lot of times we get forced who we gonna choose, who likes us, who love us. And a lot of times, these are scientific, strategic, like war, like military, like tactics about who gives what concessions, and we want to stress it to our people to understand the grasp that what I'm saying, and be able to, as I said earlier, to accept concession or compromise our principles. I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm gonna switch lanes. I'm gonna come back to Mama Condi just talked about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a coincidence that there's even I think a few days ago they said there's some discussion about a peace accord regards to Gaza, Israel, Palestine. In this election is coming up, and you know what I'm saying. And so like a lot, like bro, you look at certain things that come down, and they'll put stuff on this imperialism is so Machiavellian. It'll put on certain covers that everything is cool, and this until the election passes. So you follow what I'm saying? And I just want to say right on again that we reckon that we're not free. You know what I'm saying? Like in title purposes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Certain concessions that come down, let them going out there, like like even doing. I think the French, it was on the French. I'm going in there on my Wi-Fi. They would like on the plantation, like in Louisiana, like the Congo Square, like forced to work all day, would go on the weekend. Let them go celebrate on Congo Square. You know what I'm saying? The release or what have you. And matter of fact, speaking of these tactics, I only check out this piece with the Iran hostages. Again, the Iran hostages. This was 1978-77, I believe. The hostages in Iran, and the election was coming up. I believe Jimmy Carter, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. I think he's the longest living sitting president of the United States. I think he's still alive now. And George Bush Sr. I think Bush Sr. ran against him then. And it came out later on, they could have got the Iran hostages out before. But Bush was like, keep them over there, hold them down, hold them over there. Because you know what I'm saying, the Carter administration, they look good. So in title alone, they like to say, okay, here's this holiday, so on and so forth. But we gotta hold the line. You know what I'm saying? So like that sounds good. We go through it all the time. People say, "Oh yeah, I like what you're doing." So and so. There'll be no concrete, tangible commitments to nothing. And you know what I'm saying? You told me this. The fact that reparations, it's still like it's a hot you know what I'm saying, a hot topic. People keep on there because the elephant in the room. They keep on ducking and dodging that. So you had these. I want to point the different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? They battle amongst each other, and we sometimes we get caught up and say, "Well, this person loves us," or like, no. You know what I'm saying? We have to recognize the politics of these different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was Malcolm X who may have been coming to Fidel Castro. Maybe no permanent friends, no permanent enemies, permanent interests. Our interests to be our people, y'all. And so again, to be able with these days, whatever, the brutal reality is whether you look at any entity, we still not free, and we got to acknowledge that. We got to acknowledge that. You know, it's a piece on Roots. Kunta Kinte was on the ship, and the brother was like, "Man, you eat this." And Kunta Kinte's character said, "Man, it was played by LeVar Burton. This ain't our food. I want to eat this food." He said, "Man, you just hold alive, hold to stay alive to be able to go get food on our own terms." So I just want to point it out, and I just want to say, right on, Mama, what you laid out. I just want to ask no specific. A lot of times, these gangsters are playing each other like they one entity, one partisan political party did something for us, and other one is bad. But again, they'll be battling amongst each other, and in whatever concession they even give us, believe me, it's an agenda to it. But go, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna continue on, please.
Another thought that I was having, what's this white guy's name? Trump. He's been going to black churches and different black venues to try to convince black people that we have something in common with him and that we should vote for him. And he lied. There are some black commentators who've been doing commentaries and pointing out 1, 2, 3, 4, all the lies this guy does. What I think is interesting is Trump uses black people when he tells his lies. He uses us like we are props, right? You set up the stage and you put the props on the stage so the actors can come out and interact with the props on the stage and interact with the audience. Well, as props, you know, we were property, and that has not changed. The 3/5 compromise has never been rescinded. I yield.
Right on again, and just tag team with you again. This is a common tactic. This is a common. This is the colonizer, and he may not be as he definitely is not as Machiavellian because his is more. When you mentioned that, I just thought about one time he was speaking. He said, my African American friend, where you at? And like even in this, like even they talk about like the times when we met with Steve Harvey and the likes, how we bring them out of the room. In one sense of the word, it was comical. Another sense of the word, it was like, damn, this ain't funny. This is sad, But you look at the past history. How they bring, how they will bring out, black faces, what I'm saying, and and say this is my stamp of approval, so on and so forth. And this is a common tactic of the colonizer. And I say a lot of people say, well, how do we know what's legit? How does it, again, the overall good of the masses of the people, how does it benefit, and then we up the ante that the ruling class doesn't feel as comfortable or cocky. Just come in, do a commercial, put a bottle of hot sauce on their purse. I say, I know a couple of black people. We got some real deal issues as a people that we dealing with, and just come divide. I tell people when politics and organizing, it's deeper than just this is my friend or I know this person. You know what I'm saying? War. You know what I'm saying? We got issues. We got political prisoners for real. We get, for real. We go on and on. The cases when we out Jamal, imagine what I mean. Count, real deal issues in our community. Just on the side of what is on my top. This came. I just got this in my head too. I don't want to go too far off, but the Surgeon General had just acknowledged about the detriment, the danger of social media with these children in particular. This white folks saying this. What's it? The Surgeon General? I forget who it is. The president. They want to put together like how you on the cigarette packs, like a warning. And there's a lawsuit in San Francisco where the mother of white children are suing TikTok and other entities from the impact on these children. But our people just say, "Oh, what's wrong with these kids now?" And I'm talking, man, so these that nine times when it happens to other white people in particular, people acknowledge it. So I just want to throw that in there too, and I say to myself, be kind of heads up on this too, because a lot of times we, what I'm saying, not just the children. I tell you, I'm an adult, and I catch myself, what I'm saying, repeating this. There's some of these propaganda bombs, what I'm saying. But they coming at us, y'all. They coming at us before. As soon as we got the war before that. So check out that decision just came out recently. Yep. Someone asked for the number on it. Tell me out, my colleagues. Y'all type the number in. The Fred challenge. Someone should know number by heart. Type that in for him to see that. I was trying to share this link because YouTube. Yes. Okay. Yeah. YouTube froze. I don't know what's going on. If they messing with us, that's why my first thought. So YouTube it froze. I think it's back open, y'all. It's back moving. But yeah, so it did freeze. It did freeze. Yeah. Any more thoughts you want to give us? So we appreciate you as always. Any more thoughts you want to provide for us?
Bless you. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts with y'all. I call all the time and I listen, but then there's some things that just touch my heart, and I have to push one.
we appreciate it.
I share what's in my heart. And did you ever download the sketch that was on my website that I did of your dad?
You know what? I think this. I'm glad you reminded me. I had this sister do it. I got to follow up on. I had this sister download it for me because y'all, those who don't know me, y'all, I do be in and out on this technology. I be horrible with it. I believe I had on the sister. I'm gonna check with her to see if she got it. I believe I did have her do that. I'm going to follow up on that.
Good.
And let me say this again. We don't please call in whenever you feel it. We we do not take a position. This is something new. They may change the name. They may throw a little. You know what I'm saying? Man, we are fortunate. We are fortunate to have those who lay us on the past attacks and coordinate to the date. So again, we appreciate you whenever you know what I'm saying. Whenever thought, and I mean reiterate this: those who listen, do not hold back and say, "Well, I don't want to call in because this subject matter may not be relevant to that." Or we were tied in. We were tied in, and you know what I'm saying. And I learned so much. Believe me, I learned so much from my people. I learned so much from my people. I like that term Richard Pryor said, a peopleologist. Yes, indeed.
Well, I continue to be proud of you. I am humbled and honored to have you stand on my shoulders as an original Black Panther Party member out of Philadelphia. And I salute you and I continue to support you. Bless you.
Bless you. Revolutionary love, respect, and appreciation. And salute not right back at you, but right black at you. Live and direct, y'all. Love and respect. Right on. JoJo in the building. I see you. Power to the people. Just tap. Which JoJo that is? Man, let us know who that is. Tap in with us, man. Call us, man. I know one brother, JoJo Capone, he be all, man, yo, check his page. I'm talking about, man, check his page. You know, tour guy. This brother he breaking out layman's terms. He be all over everywhere. Joe in Philly, you're from Philly. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, well, I hope you listen in. We got Philadelphia heavy in the building, y'all. Okay, that's what it is. Philly, damn, I'm just calling Philly. Brother, you calling him Philly. Philly talking about making a strong presence up here August 30th. You know, to Philadelphia. I said, the makeup of the it's the closest. Like, I mean, I hit me one time. We was doing the event from Mumia Abu Jamal, and we was downtown, and they were doing the scaffolding, the workers, construction workers. You seen that arrogant mafioso up there, and they went up through a brick or something down. Pam Africa, Minister Confrontation for the Move Fella. She, we was deep. It was raining. We was deep, man. She said, no, we not moving. They bring him. Them people got to come down who did it. They said, we don't know who done it. She said, no, you got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's back, man. And you seen all the, like you think like the stereotypical mafioso. I said, it be correlated to Chicago so much. I said, you could see it, you know. Of course, they got like now, you know, so much progress we made. You got a lot of the pass-through companies, you know. See, I try to look at this like neo-colonialism. That happens in the music industry. You know, people say, "Oh man, back in the day, the white people they would do something wrong." You say, "Okay, well, give them some Negro, give them puffy calls, give them some gatekeepers and pass-throughs." You know what I'm saying? Oh, now look how we got black companies and black faces now. You know what I'm saying? So you go through that stage before it dawn, you like. Wait a minute, man. These Negroes here, it's like, hey man, imperialism so Machiavellian. So what you want? You want a different color? You know what I'm saying? How you want to take this? And when you can't see the contradiction, it taps into you. All you seen is the form it came in. You know, this young lady, she said one time years back, she said she had stopped dealing with. She said and he know all the males. I ain't say men. The males she dealt with, she said men just messed up. She only deal with she through with that. And then she said she called herself fool with some women, and it dawned on her like everywhere she go is toxic. She said, wait a minute, it wasn't the men. She said she had never dealt with no black man, and I laughed so hard. She said, Chairman, I know one used to always use. She said you said the distinguish males from men, females from women, and she said she ended up going to some toxic women. I said, man, you told you like in the house, you keep on changing something. You say, man, I'm about 15 different lamps. I'm gonna call and see it, and you calling them, you check the warranty, about a new lamp, you buy a new lamp. And so I gonna say, man, this outlet is out of don't even work. You putting this in. What is wrong with this here? How about the other thing finished? What's going on? They mess with the YouTube real heavy today, y'all. Hold on. Oh, they getting down. Oh, they doing their thing today. Y'all, okay. I gotta get that Wi-Fi. They have the house. I get this the twins sit together. Okay, yeah, they messed with YouTube. I'm on Facebook. We're gonna get this reposted though. And I gotta get all that footage from the what's his name, from the grave, so I get that put on YouTube. Now I get about this, come up out of here. We better wind down anyway on this program. Hold on, 5 more minutes. Is it call? Get more callers in queue. We're going to call in queue by the case. We're going to put a call sheet for the civil attorney. Is another call in queue? And press 1.
Fremont here. We have a few callers in queue. We have Brother Little Rise on the line from
Fremont. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Fremont. Hey, man, listen. Hey, I'm what Chairman Fred said, too proletarian, revolutionary, intoxicated to be astronomically intimidated. What that means is I'm still too high of the people to be shook up. Man, what's happening? We wrote Lil Raz, what's going on, brother?
Man, right on. You got it, man. I just wanted to jump in real quick. I don't want to take too much time. Like the sister said before me, when we ain't got no land, we ain't got no food, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Man, I'm out here cleaning my garden up right now. So y'all better get in tune if y'all ain't. Start growing your own.
So you're right. It was so good. It was so good to see.
I just wanted to say. No, go ahead.
You and the whole man. Listen, appreciate, man. It made it a family trip. I'm talking, man. It wasn't no, man. I think it was your grandmother. Who made the greens?
Yeah.
Who made the greens, man?
Yeah, that was the old girl for sure.
Hey, your mom. Hey, someone made it back Chicago. My mom's got them greens, man. A family affair. I'm talking about, man. But the whole family came out. I'm talking about, man. We pulled up. We had to call and check it, do this, do that. It was so much, and the people took it on. You know what I'm saying, man? I want to commend you. Taking the rust off the thing. People with the food. Phenomenal. Man, we hear you loud and clear with that. You know what I'm saying? And Mama Connie talking about the land court. So we tighten it up with the gardens. I'm glad you reiterate that call, man. Yeah.
No doubt. But if you didn't make it out, man, hey, you better try your best to be that next.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like Kevin said earlier, we already planning for 25.
I'm trying to tell you.
If you ain't there, man, don't meet us there. They better meet us there.
I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to let the cat out the bag. But they tell my man, having horses and everything. Next year, I don't get too much of a preview though. Man, yes indeed. We cannot have done it. We can't do it without support of the people, y'all.
That part. I just wanted to say, man, it was an honor. Man, I was so, like I told you, hey, it was almost 100 degrees outside.
Oh, man.
I had chills,
you know what? I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad you said. I'm glad you called in. Hey, it was so hot out there, man. He sure said that. That quote stuck with me. He said it's so hot out here. He said, man, but I got chills. You know what I'm saying? That quote stuck with me. Man, Sister Kari, she said, man, she has said something to the fact that I think her father been passed. She was about 16, 17. She said, I really haven't been to Father's Day since then. She said, with Chairman, this was one of the best Father's Day, saying she had. This is our people's, man. I'm telling you, y'all, man, this is something, man. I can see myself being selfish and say, man, well, this is my father. This is my man. Legacies, y'all. I'm talking, man. We got so many, y'all. We got so many. I'm talking, man. Fannie Lou Hamer's, man. Fannie Lou Hamer's, man. To my man. Sorry, we got living legends. We got real models, y'all. Man, put these dates in out, man, and stand up with pride. You know what I'm saying? Go to a man. We talk about them, you know what I'm saying? And, man, get them in our children, you know what I'm saying? A generation to come, they know these individuals and dates. Chairman Fred is buried by his grandfather. His grandfather used to take him around as a child and he told him names of who got hung on which tree. He took his grandfather, my great grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the impact on you. I'm telling you, I can't stress it enough, y'all. Man, Frederick Douglass says it's easier to rear children as opposed to repairing broken adults. Yes, indeed. Well, brother, man, I love you. Get a family, my love. Yes, indeed. Man, we live and direct on Fremont Radio.
Hey, no doubt. If Pop finally shot that number, so I'm gonna shoot you them quick too.
Oh, you please do. And y'all, hey man, y'all watch these pictures, man. Oh man, you can see the energy coming up, man. I mean, off the chain. Y'all, I mean, oh man, all different, man. Oh, I'm in flashbacks now. Oh man, so good. Yeah. Yes.
Right on.
Free them all, my brother. Free them all. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Y'all lost me. I lost y'all on YouTube. We're gonna figure this out though. But I'm still on Facebook, Instagram. We count. I'm trying to squeeze a couple more minutes before they come in. Let me know it's time to ease on the patio. Any more callers in queue?
Fremont, Brother Chairman, we have Queen Nubia on the line.
Fremont, welcome to Fremont Radio. Talk to me. Yes, indeed. Fremont says, talk to me. Yes. I'm glad you called. Yes. What's going on? Talk. Give us an update.
All right. My granddaughter.
Yes.
Was at the Country Club Hills movie theater.
South Chicago, y'all. Just like it's like the far south, right outside of South Chicago. Yeah.
There was a young man, 20 years old, that touched my 14-year-old granddaughter while she was watching the movie. Wanted to sit in between the two little girls. Turns out, my daughter, yes, she went crazy up in that movie theater. What we've come to learn is that this young man, 20 years old, has mental health issues. Dissociative disorder. This young man is known by the movie theater to be sort of a competition of the young little girl in this movie theater. As a matter of fact, it's the areas that I believe this young man lives in because he's been put out of different places over there. A couple of days ago, he was arrested and he was beat up by a young man because he touched a 16-year-old young woman. The neighborhood, the police department, the movie theater, the businesses in that area know this young man, but he just keeps getting arrested. They keep putting him in a hospital, and they, at the most, they may give him a 3-day hold, and then he's back out again. I want to put that out there to the community that this young man, like I said, they know him. He will continue to offend because right now he's only touching these young ladies. I don't know how far this man is going to go. I want to put that out there now. Like we say, grandma, let the people sort it out.
Yes.
I don't trust the system.
Yeah.
I understand, the mother was out there, the young man's mother was out there crying.
Yes.
She was actually in the movie theater with her 4-year-old child.
Oh, wow.
Watching the movie.
Damn.
When her son was getting arrested.
Damn.
I understand as a mother.
Yeah.
That if your child has mental health issues,
Yeah.
that you can't make him take medication.
Yeah.
You can't make him take medication. But I just want people to know,
Yeah.
watch these young ladies that are in the area around 167th and Kesey, in that area, that movie theater, that Country Club Hills movie theater, that McDonald's across the street. These are known places that he frequents to attend.
Man, at the Country Club here, so I have a heads up on out there though, and I want to have a more in depth follow-up conversation too. This is, it's man, it's a hard hit. It's I was just commenting about this YSL case, and the guy they got on stand YSL Woody, the ball guy, and it's people laughing. It's like this system has been using people with mental illness like that to get people convicted and locked down for life. You know what I'm saying? And it has been like we can't have a discussion about mental illness separate from this war that's waged among our people. You know what I'm saying? And so but me right now, y'all have extra heads about them. I mean, man, man, she's sitting, granddaughter sitting up in the movie theater, and it's known. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we started becoming accustomed to this here. And I think we get called in catch-22. How do we deal with this, so on and so forth? Man, it's a whole discussion. You know what I'm saying? And like, in the music industry, I tell people, I say, man, this. I'm not saying. I know sometimes we take it light as a joke. You look at the brother who they cooked up in New York, Casanova, the brother, they got documents of child, the medication they put him on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and this is, man, and this, they bring people on stands and they put them in our community. This is a serious issue. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was Shakespeare. Somebody has said, after a while, you put the sane around the insane, you lose the ability to distinguish what's sane and what's insane. And I mean, to come up in the movie theater, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and don't give me, and we, man, give me some codes and we tighten up stuff at the same time. It's something. This ain't no coincidence, man. I'm talking about, and I mentioned that one. Rahm Emanuel was one of his first discussions, first edicts he did when he came into office. Man, Rahm Emanuel, he said that all the mental health facilities in the black community. That school over there, excuse me, that prison over there, the juveniles are in. The Principal Mike McGrone was on air with us. It came out, though, that young lady who was a police who got killed, got her name, East. Those two young boys had just got released from this juvenile prison. So I'm interested in finding out, yeah, the two young boys, they two boys together. What's the juvenile IYC on the west side? And guess who they have over the, see, if I get all this stuff coming together, we'll be surprised. It's like in a community, when you have a community, you come here, community means you download. You say, what? That happened to your block too? Hold on. That's the same dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was, man, Principal McGrone, I think, man, I think Freedom already would be like a consistent staple in our diets every Wednesday. We'll be surprised how much information can come out, so we points of unity, like contradictions. This juvenile prison on the west side, these two young men were just released out of there. That's who got the case, the case on the lady got, you know what I'm saying? And you got murdered. And you start to surprised, you start to say, wait a minute, it gotta be a conspiracy. This gotta be by design. What's happening to them? But guess what they got giving these all these black children therapy in this juvenile prison in the IYC on the west side of Chicago? All white women therapists. All white women therapists. At what point do we say, wait a minute now? It's you can say, wait. It's not even debatable that people are like relate to the. You guys say this. It's by design. It's by design. It's by design. So I'm gonna have a follow up with y'all hears up on that in the area, but we gonna follow up on that too, though, my sister, man. And then thank you for calling, keep putting us up on that though. We wanna, because it ain't that clean cut. It's just like, man, all these people have to do, all these kids bad. Oh no, there's some deep stuff going on with the type of pill, type of medication they hitting them with. What, you know what I'm saying? They release them in the community. You know what I'm saying? What do they put them in there? So they have psychological profiles. What they doing to them inside the prison? I'm telling you, I knew guys who I grew up with who was taking the juvenile prison at Harrisburg, and you can look at the cases they got later on in life, and you can it's a direct correlation. You know what I'm saying? I would hear stories about guys going to Harrisburg, and they was around. It was a common case for the white boys. The white boys had cases of raping sheep. Yeah, I remember hearing this discussion. They was explaining how sheep's body parts are made. I said, "Whoa, this is for real." They're like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? And it became normalized. You know what I'm saying? See, it's like people talking the music industry now, like, man, they're like, well, maybe this is, they're like, whoa, this ain't no, man. This ain't no aberration, you know what I'm saying? And then they bring up a scapegoat and say, what? He did such and such. You like, no, it's like you going round up a bumblebee. Say, I heard this the bee to be stinging people. This the bumblebees do. What they doing to these children, these prisons, what they, you know what I'm saying? And you can say, man, I don't care, they ain't mad. It's going to impact us one way or another, directly and indirectly. We're going to follow up with that, y'all. We live on Fremont Radio at the close. My sister, keep me posted. We love you, sister. Fremont. Love you more. Fremont, keep us posted. Right on, y'all. Okay, I know they're gonna be coming to keep me on the minute. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Sandman or Apollo. Okay, what I do? Yeah, another call. Easing in to they push me right in. I pull me up out of here.
Okay, Fremont, brother Chairman. We have brother Levant on the line. Fremont.
Hey, Fremont. This will be the last call. Since I was waiting on you to call in about your call from the attorney, but this is I got this is the last call. Well, Fremont, my brother. Fremont. You echoing real bad. Fremont. Is he on? Yes, sir, my brother. Fremont. Yeah, yep.
Can you hear me, Fred?
We hear you, brother. Fremont Radio. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm well, brother. Yeah, get it in. We on countdown to cut up. Welcome, Fremont Radio. Yes, sir.
I heard you comment the part about the Juneteenth thing, like the celebration of a lot of stuff that they be coming up with today. That, like, I feel like really, like, it's like, to me, I mean, I don't celebrate a lot of the things that they come up with after 1968, because everything is a lie. I mean, we didn't join the system. I learned this, because when I went to them, like you just talking about the juvenile system, I went to the government, I was complaining, you know, at the Bud Dick and Truth show real bad, and they come and tell me, well, your people sign you up for it. I don't gotta reply to that. What I'm supposed to say to them now? Because I was signed up into the system. It's not like that. Somebody, I mean, like I was just, they came and kidnapped me or something like that. Yeah. You know, it's actually that my people actually signed me into this stuff. And then want to complain to the same people that they say was no good in the first place in 1968. I mean, I don't make no sense to me. But, you know, I mean, is it just me, or can other people kind of, you know, give me some kind of help with this? Because, like, it's like another end of story. And the only one that's being really hurt is like juveniles. Like you said, I was in juvenile. I didn't give people drugs. You know, Thorazine, Hell Dog, all kinds of drugs against their will to mess them up in the head. You understand me? So, you know, this is real life stuff that you're talking about that. But your people, again, sign you into it.
Sad reality.
You know what I'm saying now?
The sad reality, but the reality all the same is like, you know, I just use it. I just take this for example because it's a popular discussion going on about the music industry. You know, there's been case. I mean, people have, you know, I mean, I remember the case of Black Rob. Not to mention Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Case after case, people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Shine, who did the 10 years. You know what I'm saying? People talking about the conscience in the music industry. But the sad reality, but the reality all the same is, I tell people, I say, it's certain, you know, that's what the term season of time means. Had it not been, I mean, it's a certain person that people can, you know, it's a certain thing. I grab certain people to talk, to relay information for me at certain times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because they can't hear from me. You know what I'm saying? And so the time, it can be premature. So, and it's hard to be consistent because, again, this system is so Machiavellian. You know what I'm saying? And people, it's conversation people have now they couldn't have had 2 years ago. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's gonna be it's I mean, after death. I hate to say that, it's after death. A lot of times people can't relate to, you know, certain information. You know what I'm saying? And I to be on the right side of history, to be consistent with it. And I mean, this is not only the physical beat down of us, but the Machiavellian. I mean, how it, you know, the propaganda, they get people to believe in it. You know what I'm saying? And most people given opportunity, they'll go along with it also. And I don't want to say it, but I hate it. Man, go against this grain, it's like a minority. You know what I'm saying? But the deal is, I never forget this guy told me, I never forget it. He was on Puffy Combs' team. I never forget it. Years back, this round they had that voter die situation campaign, And our position was that they not talking about the African anti-terrorism bill, political prison reparations. We not hearing it. And this guy told me, he said, man, what be on your mind? He said, you be running up on these different artists all the time. I never forget this. He said, don't you know that Puffy got enough money to have something done to you? And I flippantly said to him, I got niggas that get out for me for free. I never get that. But I had no concept. I was subjective on what he was talking about. A brother told me on the way to the trip down Louisiana the other day. He said something to me that kind of blew me away. I thought about it. He said something. I'm trying to say no name, but no, fuck that. He was giving me the uniqueness about the Dr. Conrad World Center. He said, man, it's on 2 of these places like in the country, man. It's a track and field. And I really hit me like a brick how me confronting certain people, I was like even funding and resources. It's like you know what I'm saying? I watched it. I was like, I'm speaking too fast. I don't get no support. We don't get no support. But you start seeing different dynamics, man. How in prison I seen this, you know what I'm saying? So again, this is every entity, and they come to grips. A lot of people don't even want to know the truth. This is the climate. I tell most people come when it happens to them as an individual. You know what I'm saying? This a professional. This system is a professional at producing slaves. You know, and the once in a while phenomenon, that dynamic, to be able to see, to have the conversation happen. Man, I wish I can put the accelerator button on and make it go faster. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see the time. That's my cue, y'all. Tap back in with us next week because I got to tap on the body. I got to make a move. But man, that's my 2 cents on that, man, brother Vontae, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep hitting us up. I hit that brother Mike McGrone, Prince Mike McGrone, if you can, and see what's the developments on that. How we can, I say, if we get all this energy, all this information, you know what I'm saying? This man in a den system, Chairman Mao Zedong said, if I move a grain of sand, my son moves a grain of sand, his son moves a grain of sand, we move mountains. We move mountains. But again, with that being said, y'all, like the clock on up out of here. Meantime, between time, and after that, keep your heads up, your eyes open, your fists clenched. What's the call? Free them all.
I was gonna rap there, but I'm gonna rap here. Black skin, black as the space, black as the ash on the blunt, black as the pavement, black as the space, man. We are made, man. Who's going deep? We never caved in. But how can you appraise, man? This last planet with plasma niggas move forward, our backwards, get from the God. Time has come, I'm living this hard. I'm thinking about mine, strung myself for hating their hearts. My people are scarred. We still push something that get on camera, still walking around hella coffee. Why they even let this man out for bill money? Badges on the license to kill, that never was the case. Niggas get the shit, eat the steal. Open seven cases, cops walk free. With nobody's left uncovered, let the whole hood see. This shit happens all the time. Beating back is the crime. We're on war by design. Every day we put our lives on the line. My body, my mind, stress in my ass. We couldn't do it to play. If we stand together, I can lose people a while. Cause I'm ain't the same. Pigs would be murdered, Rihanna, in our own space. I admire all the teachers from my OGs. I was raised with religion and respect. Learned the value of the things that they told me. Said God, don't forget and we'll collect what you stand for. I'm not the one to put your hands on.